Okay, there's a question from the panelists. The production of these appliances are obviously of great importance. Using Enrico is the obvious choice, but impractical for us in South Africa due to cost. Are there mentorship programs for labs or labs that are manufactured to the standard available now? And yeah, of course, you can suck it up for the first few so that you know what a good appliance is, and then you can sit with your technician and say, hey, can you reproduce this for me? That's what it comes down to. Yeah. So, of course, this is not rocket science. Anyone can make these things, but there's specific techniques. And if you guys reach out to us about training your technicians, then Enrico runs technician training programs. So absolutely. He's trained people in Mexico. He's trained technicians in Lithuania. He's trained technicians in Poland. And the States as well. Yeah. So absolutely. If it's not practical for you to ship things, then ship Enrico over and he'll train your technician. But let me ask you, do you want a novice making an appliance for a novice clinician? Just suck it up and pay a bit more for the first few, right? Once you get the hang of it, then you know what to look for. Then you can sit down with your technician. And let's say you bring your technician over to Enrico, or he goes to you, and you spend enormous time training him. And then you realize, I really don't like doing this. Because this is not for everyone. Right? I don't like doing this. So that was a complete waste of time. So test out whether you like it first. Spend just a little bit of money. Don't spend money to fly Enrico over and train your technician. Use the appliances, follow the protocol. If you like it and you think that this could be a part of your practice, then yeah, of course. Long term, it's much better to do it all in-house or locally. And we can help with that. But definitely don't jump the gun on anything. It's like you've got to find out if it's a fit for you. You've got to find out whether you can deal with that age of parent and that age of child. Because how many of you routinely work with 8-year-olds and their 30-year-old parents? Right, 3 of you. Because this is a whole new group of people. It's like the first time you have a child, you realize there's a whole aisle in the supermarket you've never seen before in your life. All right. So these are things that test it out. You don't need to jump all in just because it's an exciting concept and you can see what other people can do. You want to know, is it a fit for you? Another question, mesial impact to sixes. Would you try to regain the space first with appliance or pure expansion to upright? Sixes don't upright if they're ectopically impacted. So what we can do is you can do more than one thing at the same time. This is the nice thing about these appliances. You just decide what you want and you just build it into the plate. You add a spring in that hooks onto the six and you put pressure on it. And as you're expanding, the resistance form sometimes is enough to kick that tooth back out. All right. Other times is you can't get your clasp underneath the E, the distal, because there's a 6 wedged under it, right? So don't build in too much, just make a decision. But normally I try to disimpact the tooth first. Or I make a decision, do I want to pull the E out? Because it's beyond hope. Let the 6 erupt, and then make a new appliance that clasps the D and the 6, and then open up the space then. Yeah? All right, that's
okay, great.
Coffee time.
All right, so how much time do you want? It's 3:38. We're 8 minutes behind.
So we'll still take
15.
Yeah, we'll take just over 10 minutes, okay? Just grab a bite and a drink. Come
So
back down.
150 in 12 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, excellent.